The sheer dent is of course a very strong push-up, and it is difficult also because for most people we are not comfortable with handstand. Standing on your hands and your feet are like this, so your body is upside down and you have to come down slowly. It is kind of challenging and it requires a lot of upper body strength in your arms also. So before going to the sheer dent, which is not exactly a handstand push-up would be more difficult. Handstand push-up is you're upside down and you're pushing up and down, up and down. We don't have to do that much. What we are doing in sheer dent is just going upside down and coming down slowly. So that coming down slowly itself is a challenge because it's a matter of strength and it's a matter of balance also. So before going to sheer dent, use some exercises that will help you build power for a handstand push-up or a handstand or the sheer dent. Is a pose from yoga. This is called as Bakasana or Kakasana. Very simple. It will generate strength and it will develop some resistance and endurance in your bones and joints, especially the wrist and forearm and your core. Very simple. In the pose that I am sitting in like this, you will be needing to keep your hands forward. This is the pose. Very simply, try to place both your knees above your elbow. So this is my elbow joint. I will place my knee above the elbow and slowly take my feet off the ground. Now this is easier than doing a handstand and it will give you the same feel of a handstand. Because whenever I go forward, I will have to use my strength and come back. Whenever I come back, I have to adjust my weight in such a way because balancing is not point balance. It's not like a pen or pencil you keep on the table and it will balance. Because your body is moving, you have to adjust with your muscles. So balance is not about just one point balance. It's about how well you can adjust and keep standing in that upside down pose. Very simple. Hands forward, knees above your elbow and go here. Try to stay here. And if you can stay here for 30 seconds or something, that means you're good to go.
Imagine the country you live in being hit by less and less fertile soil, making crop growing increasingly difficult.
Sandstorm conditions prevail in the Indian capital and now there are fears of early desertification of the region.
This is 45 to 60 years is what we have agricultural soil. We are calling this as soil extinction. You've heard of dinosaurs going extinct, you have heard of dodos going extinct, but this is soil extinction is what we are looking at. The real problem is soil extinction because in the last 30 years, 80% of the biomass insects have disappeared from the planet. 80%. This is a suicide. This is a real suicide.
So in 45 years' time or 50 years' time, there will be serious food crisis on the planet, it's inevitable. When food crisis comes, well, whoever has the biggest guns will come and take the food. And the chaos and the suffering that we will create for populations around the world is unimaginable. So what are we going to do? So it's very, very important that soil becomes the focus because if you put 1/3 to 40% of the land, especially in the tropical world, under tree shade, your climate change could be easily reversed. As a part of this, we are unfolding a movement called Conscious Planet to bring maximum number of people.